Making tacos here at the Young's house. It's a taco night. It's not Tuesday, but it is Wednesday. Have tacos any day of the week, right? I hope you're having a good day. And if you're not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with these here tacos. How many of you love tacos? If you love tacos, you're gonna love to see how I make them. It's super interesting. And in the comment section below, let me know what you like on your tacos. I like to know what everybody else likes on theirs, right? So here's what we're gonna do. Let me show you what we have. We have 2 pounds of ground beef. It's just an 80-20 ground beef. You know, you can use a ground turkey or a ground chicken if you wanted to. You're gonna need some spices to make everything come together and taste magnificent, right? So now, we have these taco seasoning packets. Use what kind you have or what kind you love, okay? If you're using 2 pounds of meat, of course you're gonna use 2 packets of the seasoning, right? I have some chicken bouillon powder. I got some salt, black pepper, garlic, and onion powder, okay? And so I have some shredded cheese, your favorite cheese. I have a sharp cheddar and some beautiful tomatoes here, and of course some shredded lettuce, right? I decided I was going to do something a little different. I wanted to see how, because my husband likes fresh onions. You know, like if he has a bowl of greens, he'll take some chopped up fresh onions that has not been cooked, put on top of there, and it's magnificent. So I'm gonna chop up some onions to see if he would like that on top of his taco. So we'll just see. I am gonna cut them up. Now, I do have some refried beans here. This is where I make this recipe go on a twist and a turn and make it taste absolutely amazing. It's so interesting what I do with this. I will be using some yellow American cheese today because I like to make my meat sauce kind of creamy and cheesy, right? Absolutely. We got some sour cream, or sometimes my family will use ranch, you know, to top the tacos. And then I have this kit here. This kit has the soft tacos and the hard tacos, and I absolutely love these. Make sure your hands are clean. Let's make tacos with Gina. First thing we're gonna do, let's go ahead and season up our meat. Season it to perfection and give it great flavor. Even though we're using this seasoning packet to make the meat taste amazing, still season the meat, okay? I'm gonna use a little bit of salt, and I always like to tell everybody, if you can't use the salt, just leave it out. It'll be okay, right? Sure it will. We're gonna put some black pepper on, just like this. This is 2 pounds. Onion and garlic powder, and on purpose, put a nice amount, okay? We want for this meat sauce to taste so good you could just eat it right off of a spoon, right? Absolutely. That's what we're always aiming for when we're cooking anything. So I've turned the heat on to like a medium heat. Okay, we're going to keep a good eye on it. Once it extracts all of the oil, make sure you drain it. You don't want to have to digest that oil, right? I have some beautiful tomatoes that I have washed off. Let's go ahead and start cutting them up so we can load our tacos with fresh tomatoes. Feel the pepper get ready to make me sneeze. Oh my goodness. Whoo-wee, it's strong, but you need that pepper, right? Sure you do. All right, lovely. I'm gonna do a whole lot of tomatoes. I feel like when we have tacos, my family just piles on the tomatoes, and sometimes I be feeling like I didn't cut enough. I'm cutting enough today. You hear me? Yeah, we are. I got some Roma tomatoes. I'm just going to throw them in and cut them as well. Go ahead and put our tomatoes that we have cut down right onto a platter. What I like to do, I'll put onto this platter, because it's rectangle, I'll put tomatoes, I'll put a big pile of the shredded lettuce and whatever else, maybe a line of jalapenos. And when they're making their tacos, if I'm not making it for them, they can just come to this plate and throw in all of their ingredients, okay? Lovely. Let's go ahead and chop up some beautiful onions for our tacos today. Let's do it. Nice, beautiful, fresh onions we're going to top our tacos with. I'm all excited for this recipe. So what I do, I take the refried beans that comes in this can, any kind of refried beans you love. Once my meat gets like 75% of the way cooked, I put half a can of refried beans into this meat, and it makes the meat taste so authentic and absolutely so delicious. And then when the meat is all the way done, I put some yellow American cheese slices in there and melt that in. And when you taste that taco meat, oh my goodness, it's delicious every time. Go ahead and put these fresh onions right beside our tomatoes, and then I'll put a big pile of lettuce next to them. Go Go ahead and get this nice, beautiful iceberg shredded lettuce right onto our plate here. I do need to check in my refrigerator to see if I have jalapenos because our son and my husband, they love jalapenos on their tacos, so I'm hoping I have them. Go ahead and break this up a little bit. Just like this. We don't want big, huge pieces if we're making taco meat, right? Do what you can to get it into small pieces. It'll brown up much easier. And once you get all that oil in that pan, we're going to drain it. Now, here's a trick that I like to do, and you might want to share it with your family. So now, if you have a fresh sour cream and you happen to have some ranch powder, you can put some ranch powder into here and it makes your sour cream taste spectacular. So that's just something that you could do. And you could even put like green onions in here or chives in here to amp up the flavor of your sour cream. Go ahead and open up our taco kit. When I open it up, I'm always hoping and praying that my hard taco shells are not cracked. You know, I'm saying because people, I'm not talking about every person that stocks the shelves, but you know, are they careful with things like this? Because I've gotten packages where it's been cracked open, you know, and that all depends on the delivery people, the people that stock on the shelves and all of that. This comes with the taco sauce. This taco sauce is so good. So if you ever get this, you're going to absolutely love it. And the soft taco shells, they're so soft. But when you're using a soft taco shell, just keep in mind that, or a flour tortilla, so to speak, you want to heat it up for at least 10 seconds to get it nice and pliable and it tastes better. If you just go on and start making your taco with that soft flour tortilla and then you try to eat it, it tastes like flour. Right? Heat it up to make it taste good. Remember I said when the meat is like 75% of the way cooked, then we can add our refried beans. Go ahead and add them. Great taste. It makes the meat taste spectacular. Tastes like you're going like to a real, what's it called? Like a Mexican spot, right? Sure it does. Okay, let's go ahead and mix that right in. Go ahead and take this meat right over to the colander where my sink is. Get it nice and well drained, and then we're going to put 2 packets of seasoning in. So now that box of the taco kit, it does come with a taco seasoning. I'm using a second one because I'm using 2 pounds of meat. When you use 1 pound of meat, you need 1 packet, right? You're using 2, you need a second one, okay? So let's get this drained. Season up the meat with the taco seasoning. I've drained it very well. The whole house smells absolutely amazing. Who loves tacos? Do you love them like we do here at the Young's house? If so, let me know. I want to hear from everybody. I want to know what you're putting on your tacos. So now those seasoning packets, in order to get this nice creamy, dreamy like we all love, right? And I wanted to say moisturized, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Just creamy. Go ahead and put you some water in. Okay, it doesn't matter how much. All right. Let's go ahead and let that simmer for quite some time. And right before it's done, I'm going to put some yellow American cheese slices and let it melt down into this meat. Sneak just a tiny bit of bouillon powder in here. Just a little bit because I love the flavor. That's perfect enough. Lovely. I'll show you the consistency. Can they see it? Okay, look. Nice, creamy, dreamy. That's when I'm going in because this is done. Put the yellow American cheese or white American cheese. They both melt really well. Right on here. And we're going to make tacos. Put that cheese in just like this. It doesn't take but just a couple seconds to melt. All right, lovely. Look at it now that cheese is melted. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and add our meat right into this serving dish here instead of, you know, serving it out of this pan. This pan is heavy, my goodness. All right, here we go. Lovely. Let's go ahead and make a taco. All right, now I'm only just going to do one demonstration of making the tacos because it's not really dinner time here at the Young's house, okay? There we go. Go ahead and put the meat in. Look at that. I love this taco thing, and it holds your tacos so they're not falling over, right? What's great about making stuff at home by yourself is literally you can, you know, make it how you like. Because be honest, not all the time does the restaurant make it like you want it, right? You know they don't. You ask for extra tomatoes, they never give it to you. You say a little bit of cilantro, they pile it on, right? But when you make it at home, there's no stopping you. It's going to be delicious and exactly how you want it. How gorgeous is this? So now you probably can see I added some fresh cilantro, just a little bit. And now I'm going to add some fresh sweet onions right on top. Oh my goodness, that's going to send it over the top. And you always got to have that dollop of the sour cream. Make you some Gina Young style. Enjoy.